up, y'all? Welcome to The Word TV. I'm Ray Black.
And I'm DJ She. So this past fall, our producers flew out to Toronto to check out the Manifesto Festival, which is a non-profit grassroots organization.
Their goal is to celebrate Toronto's vibrant and diverse music and arts community. The dope thing is they also find innovative ways of building towards common goals.
Stay tuned to The Word TV for more segments from Manifesto coming soon.
Greetings and blessings. My name is Che Katari. I'm the Executive Director of Manifesto Community Projects. I'm born and raised in Guelph, Ontario, and when I was 18 years old, I was so inspired by what was happening in Guelph with some of the artists that I was, listening to and seeing come up. I was going to Toronto every now and then and seeing all the street art that was happening and listening to some of the music and the b-boys and stuff like that. And when I went back to Guelph, started to connect with people like Noah 23, I'm Still Watching You, Barracuda 72, all these cats that I wanted to create a platform for them. So we threw a free one-day outdoor concert in Guelph called Bohemian Ethnic, and it was a day of celebrating the arts. When I moved to Toronto, I started to fall in love with stuff like 416 Festival, Style and Progress Festival, and at the tail end of Style and Progress, I got to be the documentation director. And as being the documentation director, I got to get an inside look on how everything was running, and I really want to continue working with that team to make things really grow to the next level. I had lots of insight on, what was happening within the community. There were so many people doing so many amazing things that weren't always connected to that movement. There was people that didn't know about, what was going on over here, what was going on over here. We want to connect all those dots.
You wasn't paying attention, them henchmen hit the entrance. Trenching wasn't no means of intervention. A dollar bill will make 110 yen, son. How much you willing to sacrifice to win, huh? I personally done paid mines and then some. Climbed up an inch at a time. Now
It's really a very, very powerful festival that brings people of all type of walks of life, of all types of musical directions under the banner of hip hop and celebration and unity. And that's a really important thing for us because that's what we represent as a group. So we're really proud to be, a part of that experience. And we feel that one of the most important things of the Manifesto Festival is that everything is done very professionally and everything looks good. And we really believe that that's what hip hop is as well, is making something that's personal, that's your own, and making it look as hot as possible.
That's huge. Not only does it put all forms of art and urban art on display, visual, dance, music, but it also shows the city that the youth can get together and organize an event that ends up being run very smoothly and grows every year. And the government takes notice and actually ends up taking part. Because you see that a lot of kids, if this wasn't happening, would end up being out there, causing trouble and getting into trouble. Whereas now there are outlets, and this is probably the biggest one right now in Toronto.
Does good for the rap community. Make sure that the people that are coming get to see new up and coming starving artists that want a shot. That want to be seen and represent the city. So it gives a chance for people of any kind of genre of art, whether it be animation, whether it be graffiti writing, whether it be b-boying, DJing, any type of element of hip hop is represented here in Manifesto in Toronto. So it just speaks. It just shows the world what kind of hip hop we take in. And it's, Knife Wonder said it. It's the hip hop capital of the world right now, Toronto.
Give me the vote. We finna ride, hang 'em high, crush, give me the rope. See all the porcelain chin cats getting it broke. One at a time, now let's focus on who to dine. When you blade sharp as mine, the people want you to rhyme. They want you to spill. For me, it's not nothing for real. Me and my man.
4 years later, look at where we're at. You just attended it. 7 days of amazing programming, from international guests to homegrown talent to the head of state, Her Excellency the Governor General, to art exhibitions, film festivals, dance competitions, speaker series, panel discussions like we're here tonight, a huge outdoor concert. There was so much stuff going on, and we need platforms like this to expose the amazing talent that we have. A lot of the other festivals that exist in this city don't provide that stage for the artists that we know and love. So we needed to create it ourselves. We also recognize the power that arts and culture has to supporting, a young person's mind and their development. Teaching people through workshops, as you saw at our festival. We had all sorts of workshops at our main day. It's not only about a stage of music, it's how do we cultivate a new voice, how do we empower a young person through arts and culture, giving them the skills to self-express, and to get knowledge of self. So that's what we're working towards as well. How can we use arts and culture as a powerful tool to uplift communities? To me, I think the most rewarding part about Manifesto is really seeing young people energized by the experience. I was happy to see at many different events people as young as, I'd say, like 4 or 5 years old, absorbing this within them, So that was a really rewarding part. Also, just the after party, the after party. We always have these legendary after parties. It always spills out into the street, and the culture just never stops. The cipher that happened at the end of the night, for anyone who was there was only about 20 people. The thing is, these things do not need to be grand. 20 people can be there and experience that and carry that and then manifest it out of them and share that with people, that energy. So the cipher that happened after that was so rewarding to see that, it doesn't need to be a programmed event that we put on. This thing lives and breathes every single day, and that's what we're inspired by, to put on these events, but it exists always. So that was such a rewarding thing. At the end of the night, we're packing up to see the cipher continue.
These are the days of your life to make you young and restless. One life to live, so you better protect it. All my children be bold and beautiful. Another world was spoonful. Now me go so as the world turn, you see the guiding light. Move right, everybody in a passion tonight. Enough one make love by Santa Barbara war side. In day, in noon, in night, I got love. I got this love inside me. I got love. I got this love surround me. I got love from my mama, love from my papa, love from my sisters, my brothers too. I got love for you if you got love for me. I got love just for me and you. I know that I got this feeling. It's this feeling inside me, love I bring. I know that the good Lord above a guide with you. Manifest them a guide with you. I got love for everything and everyone.
While covering the Manifesto Festival, we caught up with Eternia, a Toronto native, who recently released her latest album called At Last with famed producer Moss.
Check out what she had to say about bringing positive change and building in the community.
The beat, the snare, the kick, yeah, it's grimy. Moss said to me, just do you. Finally, unleash the beats from the northeast blindly. Many labels slept on a chick and wouldn't sign me. Cry me a river, no, she's dope, she's me. Find me in the booth on the stage lively.
I have a belief that the world would be a better place in general overall if people were to assess the intentions of all their actions. They either come from one of two places. They either come from fear or from love. My sister broke this down to me once. Fear, everything that stems from here. Fear is hatred, sensitivity, insecurity, ego, pride, love. Everything that comes from love is very much selfless, you know what I mean? Positive, giving, knowing that we are all connected to everyone else, therefore you would never want to treat someone any way differently than you would be treated because we're all interconnected. So if I was going to change one thing, I would want everyone to really eliminate or work on eliminating any reactions or productions that are coming out of themselves that come from the fear end of things, and really just work on outputting the love end of things. So yeah, that's what I would change.
They won't let me climb or grow up, increase value like fine wine. I'm a grown-ass woman, that term I redefine. What's right and what's mine, I deserve more time. Gave 15 years of my life to this rhyme. I don't care, do the math, rewind. I made my bed, sleep in it every day fine. That's right.
Hope you enjoyed the show. That's the word.
Peace.
They didn't like me, no, because you see, and you know how small towns are, you're supposed to get married when you get out of high school and have a brood of children and keep your mouth shut, you know, and I didn't do any of those things. They still haven't figured me out.
Yeah, people talk about me like they know me, but they don't, so I spell it out real clear for you slow pokes. Most folks care about this game.